Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the Normally Spent Road to Glory. And we have got an insane amount to talk about today. We have got new Flash Pack 7. We've got 3 glitched players, including a Galaxy Opal Tracy Mcgrady, a Galaxy Opal Dirk, we've got Galaxy Opal Clay in the Flash Pack, and then Larry Johnson as well. And then the other glitched player is a Pink Diamond Wes Unsold. We've got new unlimited rewards, which I'll talk about a little bit in a second. We've also got new cards on the Triple Threat online board in the terms of Isaiah Thomas and Mark Aguirre. We've got a lot of MT to cash in. So yesterday in the episode, we sold off our Galaxy Opal MJ. Obviously not the GOAT one, the Flash one. So we're going to cash in on him. We should be sitting near 5 mil because we've also sold off the rest of the cards that didn't sell yesterday and also the Opal John Wall. So that's pretty cool. And we've got 3 locker codes to put in this week because I haven't done the Devin Booker one. I forgot about that yesterday. There was one we missed out from on Wednesday as well, I think, and then they dropped another one tonight. So we've got 3 locker codes to put in, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we've got a lot of unlimited stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and jump into it. But before we do that, of course, a massive shout out to the MVPs and the GOATs of the channel. So we've got Heisenberg, Panda, Joaquim, Geno, Anson, Todd, Lou, and Will as the MVPs. And then the 3 GOATs, we've got Eric, Jason, and Ice Cream. And if you guys want to get involved and support the channel as well, there's a join button down below. And if not, top link in the description will show you how it's done. So, as you can see right here, it says Triple Threat Online and Unlimited Event. Win new Galaxy Opal player cards in Triple Threat Online and all prior unlimited rewards. It expires Tuesday, May the 26th. So, only 4 days with the new unlimited reward structure, which we'll talk about a bit in a second, and these 2 cards. So, only until Tuesday they are around. Now, the agenda is pretty trash, nothing to write home about at all. And actually, the daily wheel spin, imagine, the weekly wheel spin, I managed to get myself a Diamond Michael Jordan, which I already had. So we had to discard him, so we only got 1500 MT from the weekly wheel spin, which is pretty trash. So that wasn't ideal. We come over here and we've got weekly challenges. So obviously we've got a new weekly challenge and they've come down again. Why did we peak at week 36 and why has it all come downhill from here? I don't understand. Even from last week, we had 2k and 3k. Now, 1k and 1.5k. So they're going back to being pretty much pointless. So they've gone back to the same as they were before. So it's only week 36 and 37 they're actually different in terms of the rewards. Now they've gone back to the same amount of MT, but of course they have boosted the tokens. So that's better than nothing, I guess, but still not ideal, that's for sure. We've got a new weekly challenge, which we will get through, give us another 6 tokens, which would be nice. And before we jump into Unlimited, we're going to go ahead and put in some of these locker codes. The first one is career highlights and catch-ups. We'll catch up, and this has got loads of different, obviously, career highlights players on. The ones we've already got are, we've already got Rick Fox, I think. We've already got Rick Fox. We've already got the MJ. And we've already got the Chris Paul as well. I think they're the only ones we've got. I know we've only got 3 of them, and I know we don't have many. So that's one code, and then the next code we've got is the Devin Booker one from yesterday, which we'll get around to in a second. So, Rick Fox, Magic Johnson, that'd be nice. Bogut, completely irrelevant. Boykins, completely irrelevant. KD, and Tracy Mcgrady, which I wouldn't mind. So I wouldn't mind yellow, and I wouldn't mind blue. I wouldn't mind a Tracy Mcgrady or a Magic. I mean, realistically, neither of them are going to see the floor, but it'd still be cool to have them in the club. Who's red? Who's red? Who's red? I mean, it's a KD, which is nice, but in an Amethyst KD, I mean, maybe if we do a supersonic squad builder somewhere down the line, that'd be pretty cool. But other than that, not the best. It's very weird that they've got amethysts and pink diamonds in those career highlights. You'd have thought they would have, again, like built up to it. So started with the amethysts, started with the diamonds, and then moved on. But they've just kind of mismatched. And it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Right, next up we have got this Devin Booker card. And again, I think there's a chance at Magic Johnson, I think. Let's take a look right here. Oh no, it was Elvin Hayes, sorry. So Elvin Hayes in the far right. We've got Devin Booker in the far left, and then 15 tokens in the middle. So let's see if we can get Devin Booker. If not, 15 tokens will never go amiss. But hey, free Galaxy Opal, never going to complain about that. Never going to complain about that. I don't know if his stats are that good, but it doesn't matter because we don't get him anyway. So that's fine. 15 tokens, you know what, I'll take it. For the fact that we bought the David Robinson just a couple of days ago and we're already up to nearly 300 tokens, I'm actually really, really happy about that. And then the final code that we have for today is Flash Packs Drop May. Pretty straightforward. And Killsmoy is actually dropping a code. If you guys don't know who he is, he's an Australian 2K content creator. He's been given another code by 2K, and he had one a couple of weeks ago as well, or like a week ago. But that code will be dropped whilst this video is uploading or being edited, I think. It's coming out in a couple of hours from now. It's only going to be available for probably 2 or 3 hours. So if you guys are seeing this video like quite quickly as it comes out, then I would say go over to Killsmoy's Twitter and see if the pack is still live, or code is still live. Right, so wouldn't mind getting the Shaq pack, that's for sure. So we want green, ideally, to give us a chance of getting the Flash Pack 5. We get a couple of tokens, which is all good. And we do get we do get the Shaq pack. Not bad at all. All right, let's see if we can pull ourselves a cheeky little Galaxy Opal. I wouldn't complain. Right, let's go ahead and see what we can get out here. So we didn't get Galaxy Opal Booker. We didn't get Galaxy Opal Elvin Hayes. But we did get... No, we didn't get anything. We got Gold Karis LeVert. But that's fine. It's whatever. Never expect anything from packs, and you can never be disappointed. So that brings us on to My Team Unlimited. Now, when I left you guys yesterday, we were 4-1. And Dirk Nowitzki was the reward for 11-1. So I needed to push up to get 11-1. So I came on this morning, and I played quite a lot. Not going to lie. I got myself up to 10-1. I won 6 games in a row. I had myself up at 10-1. Now, when I finished that, it was probably about 2 or 3, and then I was starting to get myself ready to stream. And I wasn't going to play the video game anyway, because I knew this video was going to be quite long as it is, because we've got the new content coming out. So it wasn't never going to be playing it today. I was going to be playing that tomorrow, and then tomorrow was going to be the day that we got the Pink Diamond Dirk and the Galaxy Opal Dr. J in turn. But then on stream, someone said there were new unlimited rewards, and I was like, okay, pretty weird, but sure, let's have a look. And there are, and it screwed us big time. So, one win, just one win, gets you a Deluxe League Moments Series 2 Award Pack, which is pretty good. 2 wins gets you a Deluxe Heat Check Pack, which is big, because Heat Check cards have a lot of value. So 2 wins for that, it's not bad at all. 3 wins gets you a Flash Award Pack. And then 4 wins gets you a Diamond Larry Bird. So you can see where this is going already. So the 4 wins gets you 10 tokens and a Diamond Larry Bird, that's alright. 5 wins, 10 tokens, Pink Diamond Amari. 6 wins, 10 tokens, Baron Davis. 7 wins, 15 tokens, Clyde the Glide. 8 wins, 20 tokens, Pink Diamonds, Moses Malone. 9 wins, 25 tokens, and Pink Diamond Dirk. So, I already had 10. I already had 10 wins. So, I had no way of getting this Dirk card. So, I was so annoyed, and I still am. Because I know these updates are a massive W, but personally for me, it was a massive L. A massive L. It was like, well, 10, 11 games. So however long that takes, like 4 or 5 hours worth of playing, just wasted, basically, which sucks. So we've got to go to 9 wins. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll still be able to get those 9 wins, or 7 more wins, because I shouldn't really go any worse than 7 and 3. If I go worse than that, then I really don't deserve it. But should be able to get up to the 9 wins and get ourselves Pink Diamond Dirk for tomorrow. So hopefully, guys, tomorrow I'll have myself at 8-0, and we'll be able to play 1 game to get Dirk, to get Dr. J. Fingers crossed tomorrow that'll be what's going down. So Moses Malone is the one from the Series 2 set, but Dirk and Clyde, Baron, Amari, and Larry Bird, they're all the cards that you need for the Galaxy Opal Dr. J. After that, you get 10 wins, you get the Galaxy Opal James Worthy, so that's where we were at. And then on stream, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to play this game, so I don't really care about winning or losing it. But we did actually go on to win it, so we finished with 11-1, so we got 7k, 40 tokens, and Galaxy Opal Wilt, which of course we had to discard because we've already got him. He discarded for 5k, so we've got 12k and 40 tokens, which isn't bad. And then now for 12-0, 10k, 50 tokens, which is nice, and then a Diamond Consumables pack as well, which is probably on average, I don't know, like 10k, so probably getting about 20k and 50 tokens for going 12-0, which is quite nice. And of course, for 12-0, you do still get the Glen Rice. Now, I had a couple of people on stream saying to me that obviously when you get to 12-0, you get all the rewards, and that's just not the case, guys. If you want this Diamond Larry Bird, you've got to win 4 games, and then you've got to make sure you lose 3 games as well. You can't just keep going. You will not get this card. You have to get 4 wins and then stop. And don't click reset progress. That will not get you the reward. You have to go into the games and just dashboard as soon as the screen goes black. As soon as you find an opponent, just dashboard straight away. You'll get a loss. It's very weird. It's a very backwards system, because if you're new to the game and you see this, we finished with 4 wins, you're just going to think, oh, I need to hit 4 wins and then I get Larry Bird. But no, you've actually got to get 3 losses as well. So the fact you have to force losses on yourself is a very weird situation. But it's 2K doing 2K type things. But yeah, anyway, these are only available until the 26th, which is also incredibly weird, with no warning as well. So if you want to get, Larry, if you don't have Wilt Chamberlain or James Worthy, you've got to go 21 wins in 4 days. It's possible, but it's long. It's very, very long. Right, that brings us over to the auction house. And we have just got a couple of stuff, obviously, that are duplicates or whatever. And we've got a lot in the auction outcome. So yesterday we did sell off our Galaxy Opal MJ. At the moment, he's selling for about, well, 315k without a sure contract. That's not bad. And I also sold off my John Wall. Well, we bought a couple of contracts as well. But all the other stuff, all the other premium content has been sold. So we're starting off at 4.45 mil. We should see ourselves hit 5 mil right here. We should see ourselves hit 5 mil. And there is the MJ. Look at the state of that. 356,000 MT. We bought him for 250k. Massive W, massive profit. Rui Hachimura selling as a Ruby card for 18k. Chris Boucher, the Sapphire card, 17k. Steve Nash as an Amethyst, 7k, which is nice. Hakeem also Amethyst coming in at 7k. That's 4.8 mil already. Let's get it. I don't think we've hit 5 mil yet this year, guys. I don't think we've hit 5 mil, so I think this is going to be a first for us. And we're obviously going to do it because, as you can see right there, Galaxy Opal John Wall has sold just under 100k, and then Sapphire Terry Rozier as well. Oh no, are we going to do it? Yeah, we are, surely. It's going to be close, but we should just about do it. And just to show you guys, that is now everything sold. Well, apart from the MJ, who was on the Triple Threat Online boards, who's really cheap, and the Lights Out set, which is just really cheap right now, so there's no real point in selling them just yet. But everything else is gone. Everything else is just budget cards that I want to keep in my club, and there's 5 mil. Literally just 5 million MT. Let's get it, and let's not forget, we still got this big boy in here as well, who sells like 400k, so if I needed a bit more MT, that's 5.4 mil, and of course we've got 15 of these shoes as well, which sadly don't really sell for too much. Their prices come down again, which I don't understand why. About 20k for those, which I can't actually do in my head. What is that, 300k? Yeah, about 300k for selling all those, which is okay. So we should have about 6 mil if we sold everything in the club. And let's not forget, we've still got the entirety of the Series 2 collection. So we've got the entirety of all the uniforms and everything in terms of the club items as well, miscellaneous stuff as well. So we still do have a lot more MT to go ahead and pick up. Now, this is a squad that I've been using in Unlimited. So we've had Giannis at the 1, Cam Reddish, Rocco, Joe Smith and Eddie Curry. And off the bench, Isaac Bonga, Kevin Porter Jr., Sekou Doumbouya, Danny Manning and the new Zuchi. Now, I haven't actually used him. He just came into the club because we bought him on stream. I was running Harry Giles, but even still, Harry Giles wasn't playing much at all, realistically. The other 4 guys all do get a lot of playing time off the bench, but Eddie Curry I do really like to have in there for the majority of the game. He's just incredible. 5 games that have actually counted and been full games, 21 points and 8 boards and 2 blocks and 3.5 steals. He's really, really nice. But this team, I feel like it's just working really, really well. I'm barely shooting any threes. It's all about rim running with this Giannis card. The servers at the moment in EU are so bad that I don't really have a choice. Because either they're 24 games, averaging 25 and 12 and 4 as well. Probably shooting a really bad percentage from 3, which he is, but a really, really good percentage from the field. So yeah, 3-pointers aren't really working at the moment, but rim running, sadly, it's where it's at this year. So we did have our new KD, I forgot about that. Our new KD, 6 for 9, 6 Hall of Fame badges, steady shooter at Hall of Fame, which is an interesting one to give him. 24 gold, 6 silver, and 9 bronze. And I believe bronze is where Clamps is, which it is, which isn't great. Silver, quick first step as well. That's also not great. And in terms of stats, 88 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. He's got good shooting. He can speed boost. 86 defensive or perimeter D. And then, yeah, not good speed. It's just not a good card, is it? It's just not good. But, oh well. It's a free card. If we were going for the card collector level back in the day, it would have been great. But now, not so much. But like I said, the only way he'll ever come in handy is if we do some squad builders down the line, which we will definitely get around to. At some point this year, we will definitely get around to doing so. Right, that brings us on to the new content that we got today. So we had Flashpack 7, and we had 3 new glitch players as well. So we'll start with the Flashpack 7. And Zochi, first of all, coming in at 7'1". 21 Hall of Fame badges and 18 gold. A lot of defensive badges looking really, really nice and solid. And then, of course, he has range extender because everybody does this year. And he does have clamps and quick first step, which is nice. 80 driving lap, 85 driving dunk, 89 mid, 88 3. A little bit of passing, not much. 92 block, 84 interior D, which is good. And then a really good rebounding. And then decent speed. Very similar player to Mo Bamba. In my opinion, better than Mo Bamba. And for like 2000 MT, probably one of the best budget centers in the game without a shadow of a doubt. Next up, we have got a 6'10" Ryan Anderson, who we can compare to Tom Gugliotta, I guess. So he's got 25 Hall of Fames, and he's going to have a lot of shooting ones, I can imagine that. Range extender, of course. He's got rebound chaser, which is good. No other defensive badges Hall of Fame, though. Does he even have Intimidator? I don't think he does. He's got clamps and rim protector, though, which is nice. Did I miss it up here? Or does he not have it? No, he doesn't have Intimidator at all. So playing with a power forward position probably wouldn't be ideal. He's got 80 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. Of course, not going to be much driving in a Ryan Anderson card, but incredible shooting. He can speed boost after a shoot or a coach. Again, defensively, not incredible. And again, speed, not good for this time in the game. So Ryan Anderson is definitely not a good card. Next up, we have got a Rod Strickland, who is an Evo and does go up to the Galaxy Opal level. It honestly wouldn't even surprise me if someone's done his Evo already. But let's have a little look right here. So they haven't, thankfully. No one is that insane to have him done that quickly. But his Evo, he does need, off the top of my head, 1,200 points, 400 assists, and 30 games, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is what he needs. So, at the pink diamond level, he comes in at 6'3". He's got 30 Hall of Fame, 5 gold, and 15 bronzes. So, when he gets Evo, those 15 bronzes, a couple of them go to Hall of Fame, a couple of them go to gold, and then some of the gold also go to Hall of Fame. He gets an extra 15 badges at the Hall of Fame level when he gets Evo, so we will have 45 Hall of Fame badges, which is quite nice. I don't actually know about his stats in terms of the Evo, but I know that down here he does have bronze Intimidator, defensive leader, and range extends bronze as well to begin with. So to begin with, not a very good card. And he's got no dunking either, 40 driving dunk. When can we find a card that's got that low driving dunk? Fat lever, and yeah, that's about it. Fat lever's about the only comparison we can have. But of course, shooting is nice. 84 3-ball is a little bit low, but I imagine we'll get boosted with the Evo. Passing is already fantastic. Defensively, pretty good. 90 perimeter D. No real rebounding, and then very good speed as well. So, Rod Strickland looking like an alright card. When he's Evo'd, probably going to be very, very nice indeed. Next up, we have got a fan favourite. Well, one of my personal favourites from 2K17, I believe. He had a diamond card back then, and he was fantastic. I love this card. He had such a good release. He was such a beast out on the floor. And look at the state of this. Under 20,000 MT for this card. This guy is on the level of Gerald Green, Jeff Green, Darius Miles. This card is fantastic. Now, he is 6'7", so you don't really want to be playing him at the power forward position, but small forward is going to be fantastic. He's got 36 Hall of Fame badges, which is crazy. He's got catch and shoot, corner specialist. He's got range extender, quick draw, dimer, and then he's going to have clamps, intimidator, quick first step. So all of the important offensive and defensive badges as well, which is obviously fantastic. And he's got loads of gold badges that are nice as well. So he's got 92 driving layup, 90 driving dunk, really good shooting, really good passing, incredibly defensive, incredibly well-rounded defensive stats. That's what I was trying to say. Really good rebounding and really good speed and really good everything athletically. So Larry Johnson at the small forward position is going to be incredible. And for 15k, what an absolute steal. Or like 20k, what an absolute steal that is. So I definitely recommend you guys pick yourself up a Larry Johnson for his price. One of the best value cards in the game. Next up, we have got a Galaxy Opal Clay Day. Galaxy Opal Clay Thompson coming in 45 Hall of Fame badges on him, which seems like a lot, but just wait until we get to the glitch cards, guys. Just wait until we get to the glitch cards. So, Clay is going to have every shooting badge in the game, I probably imagine, at Hall of Fame level. He's also got Dimer, he's got Clamps, Intimidator, Chase Down, a lot of defensive ones as well. He's even got Post-Move Lockdown, which is good. Quick First Step as well, which is nice. And then a couple of gold badges as well, including Rim Protector. Stats-wise, 95 driving layup, 85 driving dunk. So with the coach and a shoe, you can boost that up to be like low 90s, which is very nice. 98 mid, 99 3. Insane passing, insane defensive stats, good rebounding, not incredible, and then incredible speed, 99 lateral quickness, 93 strength as well. Clay is going to be fantastic. Yeah, 400k for him. I imagine he'll settle at sort of like 3 to 400,000 MT, maybe a little bit more expensive than that, but I imagine that is where he will settle. That brings us on to the glitch cards, and the first one is a glitched Wes Unsell. Now, he is not a bid card, he is a buyout. And I imagine he's down at like 70 to 80k right now. Let's have a look. So you can see the first couple have got bids on them. So people were expecting this card to be quite pricey, but 90k? Yeah, he's like 88k, 90k at the moment, which I do think he will keep on coming down. I don't think he will hold that value. But he comes in at 6'7", point guard, shooting guard, of course, by trade, by naturally. He is a centre and a power forward, but no, point guard, shooting guard, Wes Unseld, why not? So we'll compare him to someone with a bit of height. Do we have any height point guards? Not really. Where's Brogdon? There he is. We'll compare it to him. So he's got really good badges. He's going to have really good defensive badges as well. He's got Rim Protector, Box, Clamps, Intimidator, of course, Rebound Chaser. So it is actually going to be a really interesting card to play there. I think it's going to be very, very similar to Draymond Green as well. Both of them 6'7", both of them incredible defensive cards. So we've got incredible post game, 95 driving layup, 95 driving dunk, great shooting, nice passing, incredible defensive stats, 95 block, 90 interior D, 98 rebounding on a point guard, and then 93 speed with 98 strength. This card is going to be fantastic. Not going to lie, I kind of feel like picking him up. Just give him a go. Just give him a little bit of a tryout. And then we have the second glitch player, and it's a shooting guard, small forward, Dirk Nowitzki. Why? Who thought that was a thing that should happen in this game? I don't know, but it's a thing, and it's happened in this game. He has got 49 Hall of Fame badges, which again, you might think is high, but just wait until the last player. And he's going to have everything, isn't he? Like 18 golds as well. So what is that in total? 67 badges, which is incredible. He's got everything. And this card does look ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. 88 driving layup, 80 driving dunk, 99 mid, 98 3. He can speed boost, of course. Great defensive stats, great rebounding, and then 89 speed for Dirk at 7 foot tall. That's mad. With a 90 vertical as well. That's mad. So Dirk is looking kind of crazy out here. I don't think he'll sell for a crazy amount because his prime one was really, really cheap already. One of the cheaper Galaxy Opals out there. So I imagine this one will come down in price a bit. I mean, let's have a look at the glitched Jokic. Are there any that are the Galaxy Opal? Because obviously they're pretty similar. I know they're not playing the same positions, but they are very similar cards. So at 200k, Dirk will probably be a little bit more expensive. I can see him settling at about 250 to 300k in my opinion. That brings us on to the final card of the sets today, and that is the Galaxy Opal Glitch Tracy McGrady with a starting bid of 1.7 million MT. So 6'8". We'll compare it to our Giannis. Why not? 53 Hall of Fame badges. 53. That's ridiculous. How many does my Dwayne Wade have? Well, Kobe's got 61. I know that for sure. AD has 57. And then Dwayne Wade has 59. Okay, so at least those guys have a few more badges, but the auctionable cards are soon catching up to those collector levels, which is insane. So he's got everything, guys. He's got everything. It's Tracy McGrady, Galaxy Opal. It's got everything you would expect. And then stats-wise, 98 driving layup. Wait, let's compare him to our Giannis. 98 driving layup, 99 driving dunk, 99 mid, 98 3, 98 passing, 98 perimeter D, 84 rebounding, and then 98 pretty much everywhere on the physical stats. This card is unbelievable. Is he worth 1.7 mil? Not a chance. The leap year Opal is very, very similar in stats. Let's not get it twisted. This card is still fantastic. All you are paying for, realistically, all you're paying for is the change of position from small forward to point guard. That's about the only real difference in these cards. So I wouldn't pay much more than what you'd pay for the other Opal for this one. Oh, someone's gone 2 mil, you donut. Why have you done that? 2 mil? Why? Why do that? Oh, what an L that guy's just taken. And speaking of the expensive cards in the game, we've got Giannis at 1.5. I think LeBron's actually come down a little bit. So he's about 1 million. He was up at like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. He's now about 1 million. I think if you're patient enough, you can actually find one under 1 million MT, which is kind of crazy. We have got Galaxy Opal Shaq, still about 1 million MT. And then, of course, we've got the big dog, the Galaxy Opal GOAT, Michael Jordan, still at about 3 million. But there's actually quite a lot up on the auction house right now compared to what there were a couple of days ago. I think that is because of the new pack. So in the last 2 hours have been about 6 added to about 5 added, which is a lot more than there usually is. So, I don't know, guys. We've got 5 million MT. We could buy Michael Jordan and have 2 million MT to spare, which is mad. So, we might go ahead at some point and pick up the GOAT MJ. We'll see how this weekend goes in terms of Unlimited. Right, let's jump into a couple of comments from yesterday's video before we get out of here today. So, first up, we have got Ryan, who says, what's a point guard you would recommend for 200k? Well, the new Wes Unseld, I think, is a pretty good shout. If not him, Galaxy Opal Draymond is still fantastic. And on a proper budget, Amethyst Isaac Bonga can still do a job out there. He really can. He really is that good. Right, next up we have got Void Expendable. JD, this morning I pulled the MJ and he sold for 3 million MT. What should I do? Have a party. Genuinely, just have a party. Enjoy yourself. Ball out. Enjoy yourself. You can buy some of the best Galaxy Opals in the game for like 2 to 300,000 MT. Like Chris Bosh from the Takeover set is so cheap right now, 180k. You got Michael Porter Jr. over here coming in at about 200k. You can easily build a 5-man lineup or a starting 5 of Galaxy Opals and some of the best Galaxy Opals for like 1 million MT. So ball out, man. Enjoy yourself and have fun. Rip Etika says, what's wrong with Sigma? He's amazing. So that's from the I Rate Your Squad video yesterday that I put out. And I just kind of said whenever Jack Sigma was in a team that he kind of needed to go. I just don't think this card is anything special. He's not really good at driving. He's got nice, well-rounded defensive stats, but speed-wise, it's pretty slow. 81 speed just doesn't really cut it at this point. And I do think there are better versions out there, or not versions, but better cards out there for this point in the year. And that's going to do it, guys, for this episode, because I've already gone ahead and replied to them all anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be at 8-0 or 8-1, 8-2, it doesn't matter. And just needing one more win to get Dirk, which hopefully we'll do in tomorrow's video. So that'll be pretty exciting. So unlimited gameplay to come tomorrow, which is good. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have or not. I never usually say that, but let's roll with it. As usual, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.